Let's talk about focusing on yourself. This is absolutely powerful. If you are going through a rough time, if you are going through a period, whether you're ending a relationship with someone who's toxic, or quite frankly, whether I just got to get back to me. I'm kind of losing myself a little bit here. I'm getting lost in being a mom, my job, my relationship. This breakup is really difficult. So there's so many different times in our lives where we kind of have to pause and reset. And focusing on yourself is something that you should always be doing, but I think it kind of really comes to the surface when you're going through a difficult time. When we start to kind of get obsessed with the relationship, and we're getting consumed by this divorce and this breakup, and life's just becoming a little hard. That's the time where it's look, I just have to stop. I need to really be me. I got to do me and focus on ourselves. Now, the reason why we kind of get off course is because, quite frankly, you're in a habit and a program of doing it, and you really lack the confidence and self-esteem to be able to know that you actually deserve this. So if you have a little bit of low self-esteem, you're not going to make yourself a priority. If you know that making myself a priority is actually going to help me to be happier, to be more productive, to have the things that I want in my life, then you will make it a point every single day to make sure you're feeding yourself in this way. If there's not a point where you stop and examine your life and say, what is missing? What do I need in order to feel good inside? What do I need to kind of fill me up and fulfill me and kind of feed my soul? Then you're kind of going into life blinded, and you're just letting life happen to you. You're not really intentional about what it is that you want. You're not really setting goals for yourself, and you're just kind of going with the flow. And when that happens, it's very easy for life to kind of take over and just say, okay, so you don't have any intentions, you don't have any plans. All right, well, I'm going to give you this, this, and this. Let's focus on this person. Let's focus on this job. Let's focus on this relationship. Let's let this breakup or divorce just completely consume us. So that's why it's so important to kind of stop and just be all right, what about me? What do I need to feel good inside? How can I be filling myself up? One of the ways to fill yourself up is you really have to know yourself. Who are you? What makes you tick? What are things that if you could just go like this and just get it, what would you want? What do you need in your life right now that you feel is missing? Is it time with friends? Is it time alone? Is it taking care of your physical health? Is it taking care of your mental health? Is it meditating? Is it going for a walk? Is it what would you want to do today that you feel would make you happy? Not the things that you feel you should be doing, the things that will bring you a sense of peace and calm. What are things that you want to do that require you to get out of your comfort zone? So when you start focusing on yourself, and the reason why, honestly, it's just hard for us to do this sometimes is because life moves very fast. And it's easy to get caught up in the rat race of life. It's easy to get caught up in the kids and the work and the relationship and the divorce and the difficult times and the things that you're struggling with. Our minds are just designed to want to latch onto that. But your ability to say, wait a sec, I matter and I'm going through some stuff. And while I love the family and the career and the this and the that, I just got to get back to me. And in what areas of my life do I want to focus on? What do I want to do today? And look, you may not have a full day to just completely focus on yourself. I talk to so many different people, and you're either at a point where you're an empty nester and you're kind of oh my God, I actually have never had this much time on my hands and I don't know what to do with my time. Or you're the person that's the mom that's I actually don't have any time to myself and everyone needs something. And it's kind of about prioritizing and saying, what does the job and the children and the partner and all of these things really need? Or what are the things that you just think that they need, that you should be doing? Because even if you're a mom, even if you're a single mom, because I have been there where I'm all by myself doing all the work, there's no one to bounce anything off of, I still had 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a half an hour, whatever it was that I could kind of sneak away when he was napping, when he was sleeping. And so did I make it a point to do the laundry, or did I make it a point to meditate? Did I make it a point when he went to bed to kind of work until 2 a.m. every single night? Or did I say, you know what, this is my night and I'm going to pamper myself and I'm going to take that tub and I'm going to read that book and I'm going to listen to that podcast. I'm going to go to bed listening to my affirmations and really focusing on me. Did I make it a point to say, okay, I know you want to go to the zoo today, but mom's going to go work out first. And I'm going to put you in the daycare and in the gym for 20 minutes and play with the kids. And that's actually good for you. And I'm going to go work out and that's going to be good for me. And now I'm going to have patience for you later on. So it's kind of all about balance, and it's all about self-awareness, and it's all about saying, I matter. like, what do I want to do and what will make me feel better, and making it a priority to give yourself that every single day, especially when you're going through hard times. You got to be able to remove the guilt. You got to be able to remove that part of you that's just going to say, you know, no, we need to focus on this. We need to focus on this person. We need to do this. You don't need to do everything and be everything. Like, Superwoman doesn't exist 24 hours a day. Like, she came out at night, she did her job, and then she went back. So she probably slept in, she probably ate lunch or had a brunch or did a workout or whatever she did. And then at night she did what she needed to do. So find time throughout your day. Let go of the guilt. Understand that you matter, because quite frankly, it's going to make you a better person. It's going to make you a happier person. It's going to make you a more confident person, because when you're happy and you're filling yourself up, you feel unstoppable. You're like, oh my God, I actually matter. I made myself a priority and I'm feeling good because I'm feeding myself and I'm giving myself what I need and I'm taking care of myself. Like, that's the stuff that's going to take you miles. That's the stuff that's going to get you through hard times. That's the stuff that's going to make you more attractive to other people, whether you are single or whether you are in a long-term relationship. It's not healthy to be consumed with these areas of your life, whether it is your job or your family or your kids or your partner. It is extremely, I don't know what the word is other than attractive and healthy to balance and to take time out for yourself. So I hope this gave you some encouragement to kind of like pause if you are going through a stressful time in your life. If you know, like, I have been so consumed with so many other things and now I need to get back to me. I hope this has inspired you to plan that girls trip, to go work out today, to make it a point to say, you know what, I need to get into like a better routine, better rhythm of my days in order to really find ways to incorporate what it is that I need to do to feel okay. So I hope this gave you some inspiration. If it did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share it with anyone who you think is struggling to do the same thing as you. And I'll see you guys next week.